So straight up, 444 and 111 are extremely significant. And to my surprise, and now I realized it, it's so actually simple, because I was just about to say we're gonna talk about root chakra and heart chakra. That two chakras we're gonna talk about. And yeah, sometimes life is just so simple, because like root chakra and heart chakra are just like about to be a number 1 and 4. I was long time opposed to numerology because it's just too trivial for me. It's just too trivial, it's too simple, yet sometimes things are just really, unfortunately, that simple. And another thing I'm hearing, beige. Somebody's wearing beige is boring. What? What that may mean? Just maybe somebody don't like how you dress, what your style is. But I have one counter argument. So every time I'm having a wax from various colors of candles, or every time I'm painting, when I mix all colors together, they making like a beige color. So perhaps like if somebody wears it beige externally, I'm not saying this is every person, but maybe if this is your color preference, maybe you have a very rich inner world and you balancing it out by having simple external. Maybe you have a, I don't know, maybe this is high consciousness, maybe you have high consciousness, I don't know, something like this is in this reading. Also, every time now I'm sitting to reading, and it's just like at random times, so during a day, every time extreme reading, extreme wind starts to blow. It's like this from about 2 weeks, and it's just the wind was none until I sit down here with cards. And I don't know, this is kind of, there might be synchronicity for somebody, like very strong wind, and just like too much prana, where it's to the point that it's violent. Okay, what else? So 444 and 111. I don't know why, but I'm having this sense of this being a masculine energy. Even traditionally through those systems we talk about heart chakra being a feminine trait. What if heart chakra is actually masculine? Here I will, because like typically heart chakra, and it's like this in Kabbalah, like Hogma is fourth, it's actually fourth sephira on the tree of life, is related to like kind of emotional and spiritual leadership position, like Hierophant or like a King of Wands type of card a little bit. Even through, this is all done through heart chakra energy, because heart chakra is where we actually are getting the authority. The authority of a person comes from heart chakra, because comes from their soul calling. Also root chakra, well, root chakra obviously is not feminine. Even through there is someone thing here. I think we're talking about both roots. You may see 222 as well, and I just see a lot of 222, and even 442, because 44 and 2, it may be related also to sacral center. It being feminine energy in here. This crystal is interesting here, because it's like dark heart chakra, darker, more organic, more natural, and it has also many colors, even has a purple in here a little bit. So I think called ocean jasper, and it's like shaped into this like soft heart shape. It's barely like a heart, you know, like it's very subtle. It's deeply rooted trauma. Oh, but this father figure comes back here for sure. I'm sensing it. Here's like serpentinite, which is like a weird crystal. It's related, and he has a lot of pyrite in. You see, like this is like a very kind of radioactive color, almost looking like uranium or something, with bits of pyrite in it. It sits on a selenite. I'm doing these things unconsciously. I'm just going to the trays with crystals, and I'm just picking up something. and would just simply, I don't know the conscious, there's no conscious reason for it. Next time figuring it out why it happened. And that's simple rose quartz. Somebody is releasing deep-seated trauma related to father figure. This father figure is most likely, because the pirate is in it, abusing something financially or want to take some resources away from somebody. And this is deep-seated, deep-rooted trauma to release. Let's see if that will find some resonance with cards. Something fell. Okay, we have communication is here. The communication is in reverse, and we have success. So you are being called straight up. It's also saying wake. When some sort of success, some sort of milestone in your life will happen, please don't tell it to anybody. Especially to a father figure who already looks here. Look, he's just like here. What I said, I sense that and says that it's gonna happen. Persistence in reverse. I'm seeing somebody's losing power. I don't know if you have like a father figure or somebody in your life who is a father. It might be your baby father, father of your child. Maybe even your husband. It might be even somebody around your neighbor or whomever who is extremely diligent, extremely persistent. Somebody who is checking every little detail, who observes environment like a piercing glare, will see through everything, and it's like very, very sensory oriented and logical oriented. We see everything technically, we see everything as thing to repair, some sort of handyman, some sort of this kind of energy. I think you need this energy. I don't know, I'm speaking to somebody because I was saying there is something about your masculine, whether you are feminine or not, you need masculine energy in your heart chakra. You need a masculine energy even in your sacral center, which is almost like oxymoron. And you need, but not really, and you need masculine energy in your root chakra. You need to heal this energy. Okay, let's see. Raven, interesting. The messenger from the dead. So we will talk about ancestral trauma here for sure. Or ancestral resources. That also comes to mind in this particular situation. Let's see. Rebel and the mother in reverse. It's possible that you already lost a mother figure, or your mother figure is not an upright individual. I'm thinking you are the rebel in this particular story, because like rebels or black sheep, especially you are under the crow, you are somebody who has like coming from some sort of lineage of people who've been seeing the dark side of the moon while working with this kind of energies, with the energies of cold. I think that this is in your roots, you see. Maybe this is in the root from your mother's side of family. Maybe your mom passed away and you receiving some sort of like spiritual inheritance, but it's dark. This is the darker side of things. Something happened in the fall. Okay. Somebody's waiting for explanation, for your explanation. Somebody who wants to trigger you and push you into, trigger you, anger you enough so you're gonna blow up. So you're gonna blow up at somebody and explain something in like extremely harsh emotional state. That's what spirit is telling me. A child in reverse. And home in reverse. And bravery. Okay. And there's delay. Okay, so you are delayed in something. Something, this is some related to your plans. Maybe it's related to your home. Maybe it's related to your child. Maybe it's related to your family. would you have planned whether you have children or not? Something about a child is blocked. Maybe child is in some sort of way delayed. Perhaps it has like delayed education or speech or delayed development in some sort of way. And maybe you, I don't know, maybe you have like, don't have great accommodation, you don't have great condition, maybe you don't own your own home, or maybe you left your family home. That's also a possibility, and you are this child who is not longer there. This was an act of bravery, and that's what like roots are saying. This is the feminine line. I don't know, you're coming from a line like of women who are, well, they are extremely masculine, or they are hyper independent females. They are females which are had to reach towards this darker side of things, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about witchcraft and all those stuff related, because they were so much like, they were as much tormented. I think there was no other solution. They were going against masculine energy in its pure form. I'm seeing a lot of trauma related to like sexual abuse, rape, participating in various wars, just extreme lack of safety, and this their generational trauma caused like a sacral center to be pushed down into the secondary plan. Everything like you do, it operate more out of the root chakra, which is like a typical thing for sure Slavic women. I can confirm that it's just the cultures here are wired this way. Regularly women here are just like prefer vehicles than dolls, and like to shoot guns and like extreme sports. It's just a kind of thing. I don't know, there's a lot of bravery in this root chakra energy, and I'm definitely seeing it here. There's the extreme potential in this root chakra. Perhaps you like extreme, for example, climbing. You like something risky, some extreme sport. Maybe you wish to do that. But let me see, like, what got delayed? Because something got severely delayed in your life. One card is turned up. Princess in reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is the sacral energy. So the energy of you being courted by somebody, you being, you surrendering to circumstances and being able to be taken care of, you acting like a real princess. Well, you didn't have this energy in your life at all. It was always in reverse, but it belongs to you. You have this energy within you. So this is like sacral center energy. You may resonate now with, like for example, goddess Lakshmi. You may not resonate. You may push yourself to start. That's the one way, because I see like the harsh energies, like a strong feminine characters, instead of like an abundant and magnetizing feminines, like Aphrodite or like Lakshmi. This is like a less desirable here. Maybe this is some sort of complex you have as well. Maybe you've been raised by a father more than by a mother, or maybe your mom is extremely masculine. Protecting love in the reverse and imagination in reverse. With a crystal vision. And here I'm getting, because I'm hearing like a Chitra Vriti. You're not letting illusions rule your mind. You want to keep things clear, simple, and logical, instead of falling into imagination, because your imagination is always projecting negativity. Like this is a condition of your mind, your psychological condition, because you're not this princess. You're not dreaming about a prince on white horse rescuing you, because you're not dreaming about some perfect idealistic things. Because when your mind wanders, when your mind starts imagining, it's always the doomsday. It's always doomsday in front of your eyes. So in because you don't want to let it happen, you not let yourself use your imagination, and instead you start try to meditate and completely remove these thoughts. So you are trying to be a step ahead your imagination. Even through this is, you are an artist here too. I'm seeing somebody's creating. Maybe you are like resonating with styles like with a darker styles in art, like torpism, or like surely I feel like definitely like images of the broken land, maybe like Beksinski or something. Okay, well, let's come back to it. So this is a book a little bit about psychological conditioning, which I think you took. You couldn't be fairly said that you inherited. You inherited. It's not something you had control over. Let's see. I don't know why I picked Egyptian Oracle. This might be important. There's not many cards in that, but let's see who will come out. So we have Mute. Being ordinary. That's the title of the card say. I think you're trying to fit into society right now with all this negative experience. I don't know if you found yourself to be in a place which is like much more free of a trauma, or people around you are much more relaxed. They don't have as much negative experiences in life. Okay, I gotta finish.